It is cool now. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's like we've queered the mainstream quite a bit, and
I've never heard that term, but that's great.
I can't take credit for it. Sarah's constantly joking
That's
about how we're
yours?
queering the mainstream.
Hey, my name's Dave Hamelin, and I'm going to interview two of my favorite ladies, Tegan and Sara. We're going to an actual cat cafe because Sara loves cats, and we're going to talk about love at the end of the universe, their new record, and beyond.
Tell you that I love you, that I can't hold back. The feeling that you give me, wanna give it right back. I know you always win at this particular game. I need to know the rules if you want me to.
So I listened to your record a couple times, and one thing I noticed is that aside from the first song and the last song, all the songs seem to be about some sort of unrequited love of some sorts. How many more times do you feel like you could get hurt?
Nothing new and traumatizing has happened. I've just have more experience and more insight. It's more of an introspective record. I think it's less like you didn't call me and you hurt me, more like what did I do that I've become this person.
To me, the first song, That Girl, and the last song were the only two that weren't necessarily.
No, it's true.
Like, what's That
Stop
Girl?
Desire is all about hooking up. So it's not unrequited.
And Be With You is about being in love but not wanting to get married, which is not about unrequited love.
You don't want a white wedding.
I don't
and
want
100 times is about Sarah wanting to quit the band. It's like you didn't even listen to the record.
You make it sound like we were just writing about getting broken up with, but I mean, there's some deep shit on the record.
I mean, maybe I'm not that deep.
You're not deep. I don't know.
Maybe I didn't get it.
Your haircut, your haircut makes me think that you maybe just aren't that deep. I don't know.
You treat me like your boyfriend, and trust me like a very best friend. Kiss me like your boyfriend.
Okay, so next question. Wait. Fuck. Who's calling me? Oh.
Someone's calling you? This is very unprofessional. Would you pull yourself together?
Secret.
I remember when I first came out and I was dating my first girlfriend and I was really madly in love. We were using that language, like, we should get married, we should have kids. And I was, at some point I remember, in my 20s being like, I don't want any of that stuff. No. Why am I saying that I want all of those things? And I think for me it was almost a reaction, a reflex to say to people, I'm just like you. I'm totally like a straight person. I will say this, there was a bit of a paradox for me because on one hand I felt like I was opting out and quite aggressively, and from a very intellectual perspective I was thinking about it and saying no, not for me. But as a gay person I was saying it is so fucked up that we are not allowed to make that choice. We just don't get access to it.
No.
Or like we like to say, everyone should have the right to get divorced and then decide that the institution is ridiculous. So that's not a song about love in the sense of being rejected. It's about rejecting the institution of marriage.
But it's about a relationship between.
What do you want us to write about? Like the recycling?
Yeah, maybe. How about like cats or like something else like
No,
the rainforest?
why?
Turn me on like you want your boyfriend, but I don't wanna be your secret anymore.
Since we did the Tegan and Sara interview, Top the Cat Cafe has made a few headlines. The cafe helps facilitate adoptions of rescue cats and allows customers to play with them. But a former employee alleged online that they were mistreating and abusing the animals, a claim the owner denies. The Toronto Humane Society, a partner of the cafe, also ended up removing its cats and ending its relationship with the cafe. The society says that they weren't comfortable with the cafe charging a minimum $5 to play with the cats. The owner told us that despite the controversy, the cafe is currently working with other rescue organizations.